In 7th grade, I had to take a test on epidemiology for science Olympiads. The last question was, who is the father of epidemiology? I didn't know, but now I do. The father of epidemiology is John Snow, for his work on the cholera epidemic in England.
Oh no, I feel dehydrated.
I am Jon Snow, soon to be father of epidemiology. Why is everyone who's getting water from this pump dying? I figured it out. The disease must be coming from the Broad Street water pump.
Now where am I supposed to get my water? Wow, I feel so refreshed. Thanks, Main Street Water Pump.
Gasp! The cholera must be in the water.
During John Snow's research on the London cholera epidemic, he developed this map. On the map, each one of these black lines represents one case of cholera. The cases of cholera were centered around Broad Street, which is this highlighted street over here. Each of the water pumps in the area are highlighted in red. The Broad Street water pump showed the most correlation to the amount of cholera cases. As you can see, this long black line and these other longer lines over here are centered in the range where people would draw water from this Broad Street water pump. For this reason, John Snow assumed that the cholera must have some sort of connection with the Broad Street pump. He was correct, as the source of the cholera was a woman washing her child's diaper in the area that fed into this Broad Street water pump. The contaminated water was then spread all around this area of people who drew water from this pump, and they all got cholera, and as there was no medication that worked at the time, the majority of them died of it. John Snow's research was used again in the Suez Canal during its building, and in Pioneer America as well, where cholera was common. Now, cholera is common in North Africa, where there is a 2-dose vaccine in effect. It's mostly in heavily populated areas, and even though the vaccine is being used, it's still one of the top 10 threats to global public health. It is also considered a climate-related illness, which means that as climate change gets worse, cholera gets more and more common. It's characterized by bloody diarrhea and dehydration, and can lead to death in 72 hours if a person does not report their illness and receive emergency hydration therapy right away.